Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here for Popternative, speaking to Michaela, Kai, and Jerry about Snow Day, premiering on Nickelodeon and streaming on Paramount Plus December 16th. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you for having us, Petey.
Oh, this easily was one of my favorite movies growing up. Easily. I think the best part about this, Jerry, too, is like you can watch this one like all winter long, really, Petey, right? Like from like November.
You are going to hate me, bro. I never saw this movie. I didn't. Don't
see it,
me, bro. I never saw it. I didn't know. It was like after my time. I don't know what happened. Because I love Chevy Chase and Chris Elliott. My boy Josh Peck is in it.
I was about to say, come on.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how it happened. And they were like, we're remaking it, and the rest is history.
Absolutely. Kai, how much do you know? Like, do you know that it's like a reimagining of Snow Day? Do you know it's a musical? Like early on with the casting, how much do you know about the project?
Well, I know now. But yeah, like... Thanks for telling me. It's a remake?
He's like, it's called what?
It's a musical.
No, damn.
Oh my goodness. All right.
No. I got the audition. I did the audition, and then it came back, and that's when I really looked into it and was like, oh, there's a whole history here that I didn't know about.
No, but like during the audition, did they tell you like Snow Day musical? Because sometimes they're kind of like they don't really say much, right? Like you go in and it's like, what am I signing up for?
They told us in the audition that it was a musical because we had to sing and dance in the audition.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, that was though we did we had to do our own like improv dancing. I don't think mine was very good, but
I'm so glad I didn't have to go through that. I didn't know. I opened the script and I saw Snowplowman's song, and I was like, I don't understand They did not tell me it was a musical.
Jared, do you want to hear the craziest thing, though? This is a big deal for me in the show because now I have interviewed 2 Snowplowmen. I've interviewed Chris Elliott before as well.
Did you talk about Snow Day?
A little bit, yeah. It was from another project. We talked about it, and it's like crazy that both Snowplowmen have been on my show now. This is an honor. It's amazing. Michaela, I do want to ask, because even in the first movie, and you do such an amazing job in this, I always loved that Natalie, she's in the zone the whole movie. She wants a second Snow Day. That's what she wants. Mm-hmm. She wants Hal's help and everything. As an actor, you're kind of in the zone and focused, and your character is in the zone focused on script. Is that fun specifically? Kind of playing a character that like there's one goal, one zone, second Snow Day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was a thrill to be able to just dig in deep and just feel that energy and that go get 'em energy, because I feel that sometimes even in my acting, when I have auditions, I want to do the best I can for the audition. And so I go and I work on it, very, very hard, and I send in my best work, and then the rest is whatever happens. But it was so much fun to be able to play Natalie, and her energy is so much fun. It adds such a dynamic to the movie. I can't wait for everyone to meet Natalie. She's so much fun. I can't wait.
Now, Jerry, here's the thing. All right. So
hit me.
One of the things, because I'm a huge fan of your work, and it's one of those things as well where you look at a lot of characters.
Butter me up.
You played a lot of characters that, and I feel like this, like Snowplowman, you can also like answer this with Spencer Shea on iCarly as well. There is this like intensity and like passion with a lot of the characters you play, like the facial expressions and everything. Do you feel like that just kind of happens, or do you kind of look at the scripts and be like, okay, these guys have to have facial expressions all the time?
Honestly, it's not calculated. I don't know. It does just kind of happen. You find the thing you can kind of you're good at, and you find your lane, and it just happens. And Snowplowman, specifically being a bad guy, though, is unique. Crazy Steve is a wild card, but Snowplowman is like the whole song is about how he hates kids, which is so out of my wheelhouse, having worked with kids for so long. But fun to play, and especially opposite my nemesis, Michaela,
Natalie.
Oh, the Nat Snowplowman rivalry is still alive and well. Absolutely.
Watching
Oh,
them
yes.
together
Get
go at
ready.
it. Oh, it's the best.
Get
when
ready.
I drive the snowplow up and she's standing in the middle of the road holding my beloved Trudy, the mechanical
Oh, don't spoil
bird.
anything.
Oh, right. Sorry. All right.
Well, it's in the
spoiled
trailer.
it.
We see some of it in the trailer. Yeah. Well, no
Anyway,
spoiler.
There's a
Good stuff.
showdown, or as one reporter said, a snowdown. And we have a showdown, a face-off in the snowy Montreal road.
Yep.
And it's
It's
fun.
interesting. I just want to say, because you mentioned Crazy Steve quickly, Jerry, because still till this day, me and my sister, when someone changes the channel, we will scream, "What happened to the picture?" Like, I'm just saying, like, that will never leave, by the way. So
I was just doing a show out here in LA at the Groundlings, and these girls came up to me after the show and they were like, "We didn't know you were going to be here. We use you memes of Crazy Steve." Like when they're texting back and forth, they're showing me their text chain of Crazy Steve memes, and I'm like, that blows my mind. They were like, "This was this morning. We didn't even know." It was crazy.
it is crazy. Kai, I wanted to ask you this too, because I asked Shelby this in the other room as well. My favorite scenes in this film are the diner scenes. I love those scenes specifically. What was it like filming those scenes specifically?
Oh man. Well, okay. So before we talk about my scenes, I got to watch them do the musical number in the diner.
Yeah.
And that was a favorite of mine, a standout for sure. They're all extremely talented. And watching the crews work with the cranes, like over all the diners and everything, it was chaos in there, but absolutely amazing. But yeah, no, the diner was a welcome change because it was so cold out in the snow.
Yeah.
And we actually had a scene inside. What? But yeah, no, it was fantastic. And there was a stunt, not a stunt, but you see it in the trailer. He knocks over the milkshake into Claire, and working with all of that and everything, it was just.
See, Jerry, that's in the trailer, Jerry. We could talk about that because it's in the trailer.
Hi,
Exactly,
why are you
Jerry.
showing me up, dude?
Get on your
Oh, we
game,
were a
Jerry.
team.
very, very quickly before we wrap up, Michaela, when they get a chance to watch it, because it's cool, it's going to be premiering on December 16th on Nickelodeon and then streaming in the US and Canada on Paramount Plus. When they get to watch Snow Day, what are you hoping they get out of it takeaway wise, Michaela?
You know, I hope that people watch the movie, and then as soon as that movie is over, I hope that people feel happy, they feel enlightened, they feel excited. That's what I really hope that people can take away, because it's just a fun film.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's thrilling, it's happy, there's singing and dancing, there's nothing not to love. That's what I hope people take away from this film.
Absolutely. December 16th on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus. Jerry, Kai, Michaela, thank you all so much for your time. It was so great chatting with you.
Thank you,
Katie.
Petey.
Thank
Good to
you
meet
for
you,
having
bud.
us.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.